think that should do it. There we go. Yeah. Awesome. Okay. Hello there, everybody, and welcome to another day of live streaming. I'm very glad to be here because I know it's been a few weeks since I've been able to make it. So I'm really excited to be back with some more Suikoden and play some awesome stuff and just have a good time. So it's been an absolutely insane few weeks. I've been up, down, all around, left, right, and center. And it's just been an absolute ridiculous whirlwind of time, effort, and all sorts of different things. But I'm really glad that I'm able to at least do something, so it's really nice. And on top of that, this week was at least sort of kind of slightly less busy than the last few, so yay, I guess. Now, let me see here. I need to see where we gotta go. Shu. We gotta go find Shu. Hang on one second. I'm sorry, I'm just scrolling through my little, my little guide thing here. Because I vaguely remember that. Boy, there's a lot of stuff. Try to remember exactly where we are on this. 'Cause I remember this. Okay, here we go. Alright. I was right. I'm in the right space. But let me... Okay, so... One thing that I need to do... is... swap out some of these people. Unfortunately, I don't think I can have... Mooka Mooka. Because apparently I need to have all women, because there's a specific recruit that I can get if I have all women in my team. I guess we're taking Anita. Hey, look, it's Rev! The intro music is doubled and off sync. That sounds terrible. That sounds absolutely horrifying and awful. And the worst thing to ever happen. So, wait, you mean like it sounds like it's going like do 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 do, like there's track A and track B playing, but one of them is like 2 or 3 seconds in front, that type of thing? Because if that's the case, I sincerely apologize, because that is absolutely horrible. And I agree, it needs to be fixed. I do make sure that my microphone is muted during the intro thing. So maybe it could be worse, because we could have the microphone as well, and then we would have 4 that are all slightly off sync. It would be great, right? But either way, hi Rev. Good to see you. Good to have you, as always. Hope that you're excited to see more of the game. We are almost at the spot where we were before. Almost. So that's exciting. So we gotta head to Couscous. This one, Couscous. I can't remember if this is South Window, or rather North Window, or Couscous. I believe it's Couscous. We'll see. So, anyway, it's... I don't know if it's today or yesterday. I think it was yesterday is the first day of spring officially, which is very exciting. Although at the same time, it's kind of like what the fudge, because when it comes to this type of thing, especially where I live, the first day of spring makes absolutely no difference, and it's still horrible, and everything is awful. Okay. Track A is about... Yeah, I'll have to... I'll definitely have to look into that. I'm really sorry about that, Rev. I have no idea why it's doing that. I guess the good news is that I am not here very much. So, it could be worse. Right? Maybe. I really need to get the stupid storage back. Alright, couscous. Oh, I remember this. And then, like, we cross the bridge and we sort of kind of get attacked or something like that. It was like a thing. This is what we needed. Hey, look! A bunch of unsavory-looking fellows. But you know, this is what I mean. Game is so ridiculous. There's so many stupid little, like, oh, hey, you know, you need to get 109 people to officially recruit everybody. But there is literally no way to know how, when, where, or who you can potentially get. It's like, how would you know to talk to the random NPC while you have a party full of women, leave the town, come back, cross the bridge, and then we can recruit somebody? It makes no freaking sense. It annoys the crap out of me. Alright, cool. We got a new party member. First day of spring and it's going to be 95 degrees. That sucks. Yeah, you had to buy the Prima guide. It's true. It's absolutely true. I remember I believe I still have my copy of... Well, I've got the Ocarina of Time guide, and I also have my my Final Fantasy VIII guide. Like the original... I believe they're both Prima, if memory serves, because Prima was like the strategy guide company to go to. But man, now we just go on the internet. Way easier. We couldn't just like go on the internet before. Don't work. Just want to do this quickly. But speaking of buying things for $24.95, it is the official spring Steam sale as well. And it's very dangerous for anybody who likes to have a whole bunch of games available, but at the same time doesn't actually want to play anything. It's good stuff. Good stuff. I'm a fan, personally. I still don't know what these recipes are even for. I don't really care about the sound things. Let me see. This looks taverny. Speak to this guy. Apparently we get another thing. Okay. Alright, so now we get to go and visit Shu, who is related to one of the folks from the first game. Great. And I finished the game in 9 months. I wish it wasn't that long. The problem is that you're right. It's probably gonna be 9 months. They added a bunch of automation and API controllers. How can you add API controllers to Timberborn? What does that do? Like, do you just keep your game running and you do stuff on your phone? If so, that would be really cool, actually. Incidentally, I did see that they had the 1.0 release for Timberborn. I have not played it yet. I really should, even if I don't stream it. It's a fun game. It's so adorable. You can do anything, really? Oh, dang. That's dangerous. You're gonna tell Wittis about it, he's gonna break it. He's gonna ruin the whole thing. It's gonna be terrible. Let's see here. Okay, we head back here. Here. Yeah, you need to help us, bro. Oh, dang. Apple, no! Don't degrade yourself for this filth. Okay, C-Rev, now you made me curious, and I want to look at the API for freaking Timberborn. So, okay, is the API active for the production 1.0, or is it just like for the testing and dev version of it, like the beta branch? Because it... Hey, what can we do with that? We can do so much. Like, I'm tempted to just start Googling the Timberborn API and just sharing my screen on the stream instead of something else. Let's see. What do we need to do? Okay. So I remember this guy. He's a little swindler. Sort of, kind of. He can tell us how we can get new people, basically. It's actually pretty helpful. It's in the full release. Wow. Oh, see this guy? He's sitting here running around. I can run faster than him. But then he's like, I'm the fastest. It's like, no, you aren't. You literally are not. Ooh, screenshot in Discord. Okay, hang on 1 second. Let's see this. Okay. HTTP lever. An API controlled lever. Turns its input signal into an API endpoint and webhook calls. Oh my god. That is so dangerous. It makes sense though, because what I can see that being is something like this, where you're streaming and it's basically like your audience is able to control your stuff. I find that legitimately amazing. I kind of want to play it. It is so cool. But you're right, Rev. That is that. Winnis would probably break that super hard. What? Why is he dying from cringe? That's super cool. Whatever. Hang on, I'm gonna respond here. I have defended the coolness. Successfully. Obviously. Okay. Now we're gonna get some more, people, as well as kind of progressing in general here. We're still trying to get Shu to join us. You make it so a drought causes a lamp to turn on and off. Oh, that would be funny. Winnis is such a sourpuss sometimes. That's not what HTTP... Of course it's not. HTTP is Hypertext Transfer Protocol. We know that. But that's not the point. The point is it's fun. It's cool. Ooh, silver coin. Now, do we think he actually threw the coin? Or do we think that he's being a jerk face? Okay, gotta stop the flow of water, and then we gotta do this. So here, we gotta go talk to this guy, because he's a cool dude. Oops. Wrong selection. So it's kind of funny, because now we're gonna go into a duel with this guy. And once we duel him, it's one of these things where he has specific lines of dialogue that he says, and that indicates what thing he's going to do. So we're able to fight against him successfully. Again, having the Prima strategy guide equivalent thereof. And now, well, aside from selecting the wrong thing. Yes. So now I'm probably going to be stuck here for the rest of the day playing Timberborn, messing around with the API. I didn't see what he was doing. Did anyone else? Dramatic camera rotation. Alright. Thinking the same thing. Come on, let's go. Oh, shoot. I was supposed to do special. Let's see. You're not gonna win that way. Way to go, but I won't lose that easy. Let's see. Way to go. Special. Ha! Pwned! Remember, kids, it's easy when you have the strategy guide. Alright, here we go. Now, here's the question. Do we think that Shu is actually going to keep his word? And when we find the coin, he actually joins us? Or is he going to be one of those douchebags who's all like, oh, well, but that's not the same coin I threw. Or like, I actually didn't throw a coin at all. And on top of that, he said it was a silver coin, so I don't know if a metal detector would help. Can metal detectors find precious metals? Because I thought they could only find ferrite metals. Yeah, see? He switched out for a pebble. Ah. See, are we going to find some other coin of the exact same type? Maybe? Dang. We were literally out here all night hunting for this stupid coin. Oh, dang. Shoo! A mind worth more than 1,000,000 soldiers? Yeah, but homie doesn't overthink himself. Oh, we realize that it's a true rune, and I am Grandpa Genkeku's adopted son. My god. What? Master Genkeku? What? I did see the zipline update. I saw the little update thing on Steam, and I was just like, yes! I was like, I want to be a beaver. I want to be able to zipline around. Be like, woohoo! Oh, dang, he's so sneaky! We assume. So wait, she just said that Shu has to go and dismiss his workers and get everything wrapped up. So we just got, what, half a dozen people fired? Feel like we're a bad people. Like, why would we go and just get a bunch of people fired? It seems rude and terrible. And after this, I'm gonna spend all day playing Timberborn, and it's going to be amazing. Everyone will be jealous. Or at the very least, I'll read about the Timberborn APIs. Because again, my guess is that they added it for the sake of having the streaming like this, enabling folks to mess with things. But I think it would be legitimately fun to make like a Streamlit app so that people could go in and access things and like just flip a bunch of switches and stuff. For anybody who's unaware, Streamlit is no, it's not built in, but it's a package that you can download for Python, the Python programming language, that lets you make really simple interfaces that allow you to, like present buttons, tabs, switches, whatever it is. And, you know, when somebody interfaces with it, then something happens, whatever it is. I built one for my board game collection. I made one so that we can have it for game night, where we basically run it, and then we have you're able to basically say, like, give me a random game. And you can also filter it with the, shoot, what's it called? It starts with an F, I think. The something filtering, passion filtering, idle. Well, you get like the little sliders and stuff like that, basically, and like drop downs. So it's cool. Well, not that I'm biased about my own, you know, program that I made, but I think it's pretty cool. Incidentally, speaking of early access things and launching, I did break down and pick up Slay the Spire 2. I haven't played it yet, but I got it. As I still am a huge fan of Slay the Spire, and the second one has really good reviews. So it seems like it's worth it. I hope it goes well. It wasn't on sale for the Steam sale because it just got released, what, like 3 weeks ago? 3 or 4 weeks ago, something like that. So, yeah, it's basically brand new. And we also have the option of getting games that are on sale. But, yeah. Freed. We will defend the castle. Oh dang, we get boats! So one thing I will note is in this game, and also in the what's it called, in the guides that you'll find, is they'll talk about taking Ryu to do things, or like Riolu, something like that. Riolu. It's R-I-O-U. And it confuses the crap out of me because I have no idea who they're talking about, and then I realize that it's the main character. The problem is, when you name the main character, they don't have a default name, unlike every other game on the planet. It's freaking ridiculous. Alright, we should be able to get Clive soon as well, which is nice. So this will be... Let me see something really quickly. Okay, we're getting to the point where we're going to be able to go on like kind of a recruiting spree in a little bit here. First, we've got to do a quick war battle, and then we'll be able to do some stuff. It'll be good. We'll make it work. Now, one thing I have to ask Rev is, as you're playing the Timberborn, how many hours do you now have in Timberborn? Is it like some ridiculous amount? Because I feel like it's probably some ridiculous amount. Oops. I went the wrong way. I needed to head back to the war room, and instead I left. It's just like, nope. I'm good. See, that's the storage area. We don't have our storage person yet, so we're not allowed to store stuff. Annoys the crap out of me. 334 hours on a game about beavers building stuff. That is amazing, Rev. To be fair, it is a very chill game, and it's a lot of fun. Alright, let's do it! Seriously though, as a tactician, as a military general, how can you freaking ignore the water? It seems so freaking stupid to me. I don't get it. We are Time Lord. Bum ba dum bum 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 bum. Okay, do they not see us now? Okay, I guess not. Oh no. Oh dear. Oh bugger. Don't worry, kids, we got this. So right now, the important thing is that we don't, well, aside from not dying, one of the important things is that we don't want to be too damaging to the, what's it called? To the folks from South Window. That's the one. Hooray! And now they help us. It is kind of nice that they do most of the fighting for me. It's helpful. This is so annoying. I can move literally one square at a time. That's it. That's all I can do. It may as well be nothing. Well, that guy's dead. Blake really needs to help us more. As does Victor. We need horses. That's what we really need. No! Freed! Why did he not attack me? Oh dear! Haha! Take that, horse person! That was terrible. Nobody did anything. Really? Dang it, Flick! This is so terrible. At best, we get a stalemate here. This is just awful. I remember seeing one or two of the projects that you posted, Rev. There was like the new coasters was the one I remember immediately. But here, let's take a look. Oh, that's cool. Is that like a shawl? A wrap. Very nice. I really like the cotton coasters. I think those are adorable. So wait, is Freed okay? But yeah, the coasters look awesome, and the wrap is really interesting. Like, how does the wrap work? Because it's basically a square. So do you wear it kind of like a poncho? Is that the idea? It feels poncho-ish. Hooray, we did it! Go us! If you connected the front, okay. Because it to me, the first thing I think is if you have it where the split is in the front, it's like a cape. You can be the terror that flaps in the night. That's a Saturday morning cartoon reference. Oh no, Luca Blight! He's the big bad guy. Oh, Commander Me! Vegan Gaku? Let's do it! I feel like this is one of those false choice things, because you can just be like, no thanks, I'm good. And they'll be like, no you're not, do it. He's really cool though. I think it looks gorgeous, Rev. So jealous. Everybody has so much talent. I have none. I can't do anything. Ah. Yeah, I'm gonna go talk to Victor about Genkaku. could learn to crochet. So I did start a creative hobby thing for a little bit. I was doing chainmail, because I thought it was really cool, and I really love Ren Fair stuff. Incidentally, it's almost time for Ren Fair, which is very exciting. But oh, it is so boring. There's so much. It was pretty brutal. Um, I just it's weird because I have the patience for doing stuff like this, playing the game, going through all the motions, doing all that stuff. I have the patience to play Timberborn or other like real-time strategies and stuff like that, and I build up all of my stuff and I turtle the crap out of it. But like, but artistic stuff, I used to draw when I was really young, but not anymore. I used to do some artistic endeavors, but I just don't feel artsy. It's really unfortunate. So, for those who don't know, this is where we get to learn about my adoptive grandfather and what he did some 30 years in the past and how amazing he was. And basically what he did during some of the previous fights. See, and finding the time to do it is what sucks. Because I have way too much to do. The problem is when I have what little free time I have available, I'm just so exhausted that I don't want to do anything. And it sucks. Mostly because I'm just working so much and so stressed about having to help out my kid. Incidentally, I think I mentioned this last time I streamed, because that was like 3 weeks ago now. But we're raising money to get my daughter a service dog, and that's taking a huge amount of time and effort. It's been pretty ridiculous. So, incidentally, this is for those who may or may not have seen it. It's kind of sort of John Wick 4-ish, with like a duel that's not quite a duel. It's fakesies, but also not fakesies. It's complicated. This was a whole thing. I know there are other instances of having or using fake weapons to do things or not do things. Oh, sorry, I gave it away. Mm-hmm. The only winning move is not to play. I don't know why I sounded like an old man. I can't do robot voice. Yes, that's the problem. And that movie is so old. Makes me feel old. I'm my own individual person. All right, so help me, we are going to get some of the recruitment stuff done. Alright, this will give us a few things here. So we get all the folks here. And then after this, we should be able to get the, what's it called? The storage capability, which is awesome. So we get the doctor. Yay! We're all decorated veterans of at least 2 wars, so let's have this 11-year-old lead us. Yeah. Okay, you know, Rev, if you're gonna, like, state the plot in basic, simple terms, everything sounds really stupid. But especially 90s JRPGs. Oh, what are we gonna call ourselves? What should we do? What should our castle be? Should call it Castle Blarg. Oh, Beaver Town. That's a good one. I don't know if that'll fit. Maybe we could do it like a license plate and do like BVR Town. Yeah, see, we could just get Beaver. Maybe we could do Beaver TWN. No, we've only got 2 left. Dang. We can do an S set. Beaver. Tss. Yeah, see, that's what I said. We can do it like a license plate. Beaver. Excellent. Beaver Town Castle. So awesome. Love it. Hey, look, someone else is joining us. Or maybe not. The Watcher of the Great Balance. The Keeper of the Great Room. Time for the stars of destiny is upon us. Oh, the Tablet of Promise. Fun fact, Luke, being a jerk, is one of the best casters in the entire game. I hope I don't end up having to fight Jowry. That would suck. Seriously though, why can't any of these... Sorry, I was just reading a message. Got something called Man vs. Machine coming up on Monday. Sounds terrifying. Yeah, see, we fought together before. You know, in that war where things were happening. See, Rev, I don't know if you saw, but Winnis was saying that if and when I stream Timberborn, he'd be willing to connect to the chat and basically ruin the entire thing and probably hack my IP and swat me or whatever. I'm assuming that's what would happen. That's my guesstimate. We finally have storage! Freaking finally! Alright, let me see if we can get to the... We have the tablet. Alright, so we have me, we have Shu, Luke, Victor, Lick, Sai, Anna, Anita, Anami, Rena, Ellie, Olgun. I love that it specifies Freed Y. Does that mean that there's another Freed that we're going to get? Maru. Shiro. Muku Muku. Apple, Lily. Gengen. Bahura. Templeton. Excellent! We've got everybody we need to. So apparently we need to talk about boats somehow. He's unbelievably cool. If he makes his way to the war room, then he's gonna realize that he napped. Seriously though, why are we having an 11-year-old run the freaking war against the evil empire of death and destruction and general terribleness? Makes me feel like it's a bad decision. Yeah, boy! Ridiculous. Ah, yes, this gives us our next place to go. The Two River thing. Ah, yes, boats. Someone who knows their way around boats. So we'll do a little bit of the recruiting here. We are technically out of time, but we can at least figure a little bit of stuff out. Because we can get, we get our old friends Taiho and Yamku back, basically. So let me get... I want... need Freed. So I need Freed for some recruiting purposes. Basically. And actually, instead of Polka, I'm going to take Muku Muku. Because Muku Muku is amazing. Oh, I remember this. This guy sucks. Okay, well, he's a great caster. The problem is that he only does casting. You can't let him just regularly attack, because it's absolutely ridiculous. Alright, so we gotta go and get Taiho and Yamko real quick. They're over here. The sinks in your house turn on or off based on the weather? Wait, what? What happens to all the sinks in my house? I don't want them to turn off because of weather. Oh, in Timberborn. Got it. Yeah, that'd be fun. Gotta head to the docks here. Oh yeah, that's... Winnis would absolutely mess with every single piece of everything. Oh, son of... I hate this game. Oh, yes. Actually, that would be kind of cool, the lights dimming based on the current available power. I wouldn't mind that. That'd be sweet. Then during the drought, all of the sinks turn off. Okay, 1. Come on, we can beat 1. Let's get 4, 5, 6. Oh, yes! Each time I beat him by 1. Hooray, we did it! So there was another character who was saying that her husband was off fighting Highland, or like kind of had joined Highland but didn't really like them and kind of stuff like that. Basically, it's Fried's wife, so that's why we need him to help us out. Is because he'll be able to get her to join. What would be other fun things for Timberborn? What if you've... Oh, I know! If you have more babies than adults, then you start a klaxon playing baby screams. That'll be horrifying. That's probably a bad idea. Free! So we can do a few of these. And also get Richmond, that other guy. Aw, she's coming to Beavertown! Now, let me tell you, shockingly, he's being deceitful. I know. It's unbelievable. Can't believe that such a man would cheat. He seems so honest. Yes, a true leader can see through that. By, you know, looking it up in the guide. So we can't get to the port yet. So, okay, we'll get this last person and then we'll be done for the day. As you may remember this guy from when we tried to cross the bridge earlier. We can finally actually recruit him, but we have to duel him again. Luckily, we get to use the same stuff they did. Okay, boy, here I go. Is that a thing? So, special. Nice shot, but it ain't over yet. He will attack, so I will special. Darn it, gotta think. That means he's going to defend. Okay, my turn next. He will use a special attack. I still love the dramatic camera twirl. Honestly, it reminds me of what's it called? Like drone shots. It's like all dramatic. Oh wait, he has to join us? Aww. Guess we'll leave Muku Muku. Oh, I'm sorry, Muku Muku. Sorry. So bad. Love Muku Muku. So adorable. Alright, so this will be a good stopping point for us. We'll go ahead and heal and save at this, well, not the tavern. We have to go to the inn. And then we will hop off. Well, thanks to everybody for joining in, having a good time. We know now that we'll be able to get Clive next time because we basically have to get onto a boat and then we're able to recruit him. And like I said, in the meantime, I'm probably going to end up playing Timberborn for the rest of the day because I want to mess around with the API stuff. So thanks, but no thanks, Rev, for telling me about that. It's not cool and also sounds super awesome. So yeah, should be good. No more than 2 months until we get Clive. Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. It shouldn't be more than 2 months. So we should be okay. I'm sorry. We're gonna do our best. And like you said, Rev, only 9 months until we finish. Maybe we'll finish by Christmas. Maybe. We'll see. It should be fun. But regardless, everybody take care. Have a good time. And hopefully we'll see you later. And on top of that, Maybe at some point we'll be able to play for longer. We'll see. Unfortunately, like I said, the last few weeks have been very, very busy, and now we have to go and do other things. So we're going to do that. But you all take care, stay safe, be well, and we should be able to be back next week at least. So, bye bye.